He went from backyard street fights to headlining national television, from viral legend to fighting in the cage under the brightest lights in MMA. Some called him a fraud, others called him a pioneer, but no one, and I mean no one, ignored Kimbo Slice. This is the complete story of all 8 of his professional MMA fights.
The next fight of the night, heavyweights in action as Kimbo Slice in his official mixed martial arts debut gets to...
On November 10th, 2007, the internet's most feared backyard fighter stepped into a sanctioned MMA cage for the very first time. It took just 19 seconds. Kimbo Slice had arrived. The hype machine started immediately, but so did the doubters. February 16th, 2008, across the cage stood one of MMA's original bad boys, Tank Abbott. It only took 43 seconds in round 1 for Kimbo to knock him out.
Right across the jaw, the third one's the charm! Kimbo Slice wins the main event!
The street brawler did it again, winning his second title match, but the real test was still coming. May 31st, 2008, his third title match was against James Thompson. This wasn't cable. This was CBS, national television. This was the big time, a chance to prove himself and to silence the haters.
Got in. Knees. He gets. That's the question. Can Kimbo fight on the ground? Trying to put Thompson in full go by the Colossus. Thompson on a drive him into the cage.
Kimbo started the fight strong and then soon found out that Thompson was more of a challenge than he first anticipated. For the first time, we saw Kimbo tired and starting to gas out. But then the unexpected happens. Chaos starts to erupt as the blows to Thompson explode his ear.
Swinging from the fences. Another uppercut. Forearm. Right hand. Oh, and it's over.
Kimbo wins by TKO, securing his third title victory. Although he had now silenced the haters, this win didn't come easy for Kimbo. We saw how his endurance suffered when having to fight in later rounds. But could he keep up his winning streak? We would find out in his next title match. On October 4th, 2008, hours before the fight, Shamrock pulls out from the fight. Seth Petruzelli enters as his replacement. The bell rings.
And it's about to get serious. Slice quickly across. Slice goes down. Slice in trouble. Oh my goodness. Slice gets pounded out. And they stop it. Rocky is here. Seth Petruzelli shocks the world.
14 seconds into the fight, the myth is shattered. And just like that, Kimbo is defeated. The Internet King had fallen on live television and lost his 4th title match by TKO. His next professional fight was a UFC title fight against Houston Alexander. Kimbo Slice was now in the UFC. Dana White once called him a joke. Now he was on the roster.
He's taking his back. Elbows Houston, yep. He's taking his back. Oh! Trying to finish it again!
It wasn't explosive. It wasn't viral. But it was professional. Kimbo was trying to become a real mixed martial artist. Kimbo won by unanimous decision after 3 rounds. His 6th professional fight was on May 8th, 2010 against Mitrione.
You know you're famous when you're known by, that moniker, one name. He's just Kimbo, like you said. Again. He wants that head kick. Oh, goodness. Wow, what a powerful takedown. Again. Look at this, Mitrione's locking up a triangle. He's got it. All he has to do is grab that ankle, he's secured it. Mitrione trying to finish his fight. It's too far on the foot, though. He's got to pull it back. He's going to pull it back towards his left leg. It's on the foot now, it doesn't put his...
This time, no excuses. He was outworked. His endurance tanked and Mitrione's groundwork and control gassed him out, leading to a TKO defeat and loss against Mitrione in the 2nd round. And just like that, the UFC experiment was over. 5 years later, after a long hiatus, at 41 years old, Kimbo returned for his 7th professional fight, this time for the long-awaited fight against Shamrock. Shamrock was able to get Kimbo in a rear naked choke. Kimbo managed to escape and get back onto his feet before delivering some striking blows to Shamrock, knocking him to the ground and delivering his victory as the ref stopped the match, and Kimbo won the fight by a TKO finish. It felt like a movie script, as later we would learn that the win was overturned due to a failed drug test. Controversy followed him everywhere. February 19, 2016 would not only be Kimbo's 7th professional fight, but also his last fight of his career. This wasn't just a fight, this was history. Backyard rivals, Miami roots. It was chaotic, ugly, emotional. Wild swings and sloppy exchanges were seen between Kimbo and Dada. Both fighters' endurance had tanked as they were both exhausted as they continued to fight. Dada collapses, the crowd erupts in chaos. Kimbo secures his victory and wins the fight. But again, we saw the common occurrence of his endurance tanking later on in the fight. What's worse is once again this fight would later be overturned to a no contest due to another failed drug test. Could he have come back to prove the haters wrong once more? Unfortunately, we would never know.
A professional fighter who started as a viral sensation has died.
On June 6, 2016, the fighting world was shocked. Kimbo Slice passed away at just 42 years old due to heart failure. Love him or hate him, he brought millions of new eyes to MMA. He proved that the internet could create a superstar. He wasn't the most technical, he wasn't the most accomplished, but he was unforgettable. Was Kimbo Slice overhyped? Or were we yet to see his full potential and greatness? What you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive. And until next time, respect the grind.